Very excited and looking forward to it. And as I said at the top, another edition of Bad Behavior in the Disney parks. And of course, the person going to lead us off on this journey to explore all these behaviors is none other than our Marvel guru, Eli. Eli, so what stories do you have for us today?
Yes, thank you, Kevin.
Our resident expert on bad behavior.
Yes.
A little bit.
Not that you take part in bad behavior yourself. You just like the drama of all.
Yeah, I would admit that this was something that you two gentlemen started, and then I fell in love with it, and then I wanted to keep it escalated while you guys explored, other things like Blue Sky and history and stuff like that. But I did believe that for the Mohican tradition, this should always be kept going.
And Harry's here because he likes the bad behavior segments.
And that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Harry. That helps to validate that decision.
I find them very interesting.
We do too. So for all Mohicans that know what this is, you know what it's about. If you know, you know. But if you have not listened to an episode like this before, allow me to explain how this works. These are true stories of people that are known for doing very outrageous or crazy things in the park. These people could be ordinary folks like you and I. They could be cast members. They could be doing anything.
Real man of genius.
What? But these are not Blue Sky stories. These are not things we make. These things have actually happened. So if you happen to find yourself in the park and somebody does something crazy and you're like, I cannot believe I saw that. That was good and terrible. Make sure you write to us, and we'll tell you to do that later.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm glad to have Harry for the first time on these shows because he is the Mohican legal correspondent, as we've mentioned before in previous shows. And so he can give us an extra added spice, a little, little
legalese.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, a little lagniappe to this bad behavior show that we have.
We definitely have legal questions when doing this.
Yes.
Absolutely. And so do those guys, the people that do these bad behaviors. So what were you leading off with?
So our first story is going to begin March 14th, 2024. Chrissy Jacqueline.
Chrissy Jacqueline.
It's not like a Charlie's Angels person.
It does, yeah.
They made it right. I am like really in the 70s TV right now. So she's going in, she's doing her thing, right? She's enjoying her vacation out there, a Disney vacation. She's taking a stroll out there at the Port Orleans Resort. And while she's out there, she sees a woman swimming and she begins to record this woman. Now, what makes this particular swim worth noting is that it's not at a swimming pool in the Port Orleans Resort.
It's not.
Huh. It's at the Sassagoula River.
The Sassagoula River, the river that's supposed to mimic the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Port Orleans Resort, that river.
Yes.
Gators and mud.
There's no chlorine in this river. Just for those who
so there is live bacteria and whatnot. All up in that river.
Well, yeah.
Brain-eating amoebas, too.
The brain-eating amoebas, yes.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it was something that the brain-eating amoebas did not eat on this swim, but that day in the Sassagoula River. And that is my personal favorite part of this tale, if you will, Daddy, is that the woman that Christine was recording was not only swimming in the river, that wasn't a pool, she was swimming in there topless.
Topless?
Yeah, that, for those of y'all just listening and say, what that man just say? Let me say it one more time. She was swimming in the Sassagoula River topless.
Topless, you say?
All out.
I'm confused. Where's the bad behavior part?
This is good bad behavior.
This is great behavior.
This is great behavior. But you know what? A lot of people brought this to our attention. Like, you got to put this on. But apparently, I guess you can't really do that out there in the Sassagoula River. You can't just let all your jimmies out.
I'm gonna guess some intoxicating product was involved in this behavior at some point.
Well,
it's a wild guess.
Wild guess.
Harry, if you're going to stumble across a drunk topless woman at a Disney resort, how appropriate is it that it's going to be at the Port Orleans?
Yeah. Yes.
That's right.
Good theming.
Absolutely.
Yes.
She should get a medal for this.
Or some beads.
Yeah. I was going to say, was she wearing beads? The top was gone, but the beads were there?
If I had been there, she'd have got all the beads that day.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what the issue was with the woman recordings. Like, she didn't know what to do with that. We would have known what to do with that.
Oh, of course.
Absolutely.
And we've been like, here, all the big ball beads.
Yeah.
And
You want
stuff.
some drinks later?
So do we know the name of this woman who was swimming topless? Is this Angel?
Trust me. Trust
Wonderful
me.
entertainment?
I tried. A lot of times I'm not as good as research as you guys, but I really did try to find.
So she got away with it.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
Well, as far as like getting her name out there on the internet, yes, because I was going to write her and be like, hey, look, I got a bathtub. Anytime you just want to do that, with the topless thing, no problem. It's in Orleans, not Port Orleans, but still got Orleans in it.
Well, it's funny. That's a much safer river to swim in than the Mississippi River. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're naked, topless, or whatever. You don't swim in the Mississippi River.
No.
Because you're not coming back.
Yeah, you'll never be hurt.
But it looks like in the video, she came right back up, back on the bank. She was safe, right?
Yeah. She pretty much went, swam, dipped herself under the water like it was Lake Minnetonka, and then popped back up, and then sat up there with all the glory, showing the story.
Maybe it was some type of religious ritual too. I mean, she was wanted to be baptized.
Was she baptized in the river Sasagula? Oh my goodness, Harry, that is brilliant.
People are tossing Grandpa's ashes all over the place. We've talked about that. They got to shut the ride down. So who knows? There's all kinds of. We all know that Disney fans come from all different backgrounds and all different beliefs.
Different countries.
So, is there a law on the books about swimming in the Sassagoula River? I mean, there's all kinds of signs when you walk along ever since the alligator attack to
be conscious of. Yeah.
But does it explicitly say no swimming in the Sassagoula?
I mean, I haven't seen the signs. I haven't been by Port Orleans in years. But again, we're back to its private property. Disney can do whatever they want. So I mean, even if they don't have the signs, they can still ban her for life. Which, if they caught her, which we don't know. So. But yeah, I mean, that's one issue. The other issue is obviously if she was exposed, I'm sure there's a law in the books for that. So
yeah, it's called puberty.